Hi, Higherself Magic here. I ask Sarah Elizabeth to clear the space. I always refresh the energies and clear away what is not needed to empower myself. Sarah Elizabeth, I ask her to connect with your spirit guides and ask all the angels to guide me always, to use them, each for the greater good of others listening to this reading, and hopefully she will connect with your spirit guides to give you the guidance you need. Today I'm doing a reading for all signs regarding the new moon in Leo and where it falls in your sign. So we're going to start traditionally with Aries, and we're going to go right through to Pisces. So we're going to be in that order, so you can skip the other readings if you don't want them. So let's begin with Aries. Aries, this is a fantastic new moon for you. It's a new moon in Leo. You are a fire sign also, and this is your emerald year. Jupiter came into your sign on May the 10th and has made this your emerald year. This is your year for putting down everything you need to empower yourself. And the seeds you sow this year, the seeds you plant, will bloom next year and the year after. This new moon for you is in your 5th house of creation, of passion, of love and pleasure. There's going to be romance, most certainly. There's going to be creativity, and it's going to be a time where you pursue your pleasures, your love affairs. Also children, the love of your children is going to take a massive part in this 5th house energy. And if you haven't got children, maybe a partner's children, a friend's children, a sibling's children. Let's pull a card for Aries here. So we've got for Aries the Empress, which is just perfect. It's asking you to connect with your feminine side, whether you're male or female, to show your elegant side, to be kind to yourself and to others. Happiness, beauty is going to be all around you. That creative energy is going to really, really dominate. And you're nurturing that energy. And there could be signs of marriage coming up. The person you're seeing could actually be your divine partner, your twin flame, your love for life. And so that's you, Aries. Wow, links so closely with what's happening in your 5th house. It couldn't be a better reading for the link. One thing for all signs, and Aries in particular, but all signs, you're going to have a revelation, a realization, a secret, may unfold. I think it's more a realization, i.e. towards the love of your life, towards where you want to go. Maybe you will be wanting to work in a more creative fashion. Maybe you will want to express your creative side more, to take less time working physically and more time working mentally. So there's a lot happening for Aries. Let's take one of my Angel Oracle Tarot cards for you, and let's see what comes up. I'm going to take them in their natural order. The shuffle is for everyone. It's going to be the natural order of the tarot. The natural order of the sun signs. So for Aries, we have an awakening. You have an awakening, Aries, during this new moon period. And this new moon always lasts, the effects of it last for about 6 months. It's the beginning of something. So look at things from a different perspective. You've had a temporary standstill up to, I would say, May the 10th, when Jupiter moved into Aries. Things weren't looking good then, but it's important to be your true self and to be true to yourself, Aries. That's what we've got for you. And now we're going to take one of my oracle cards. I may take one of Tori Hartman's. Here we've got the Angel of Love. Wow, how's this all fitting in so beautifully for you? It's all fitting into what's happening in your 5th house. Couldn't be any better. Let's find Tori Hartman's Wisdom Oracle cards. Let's take one of those. If it shows something different, it might be a warning, something you have to think about. So I think this is a very good new moon for you, Aries. It's going to be a new, brilliant new moon for most signs. But this is a beautiful house for it to be in. Creation, passion, love, pleasure. What more do you want? If you listen to your Aries readings, my past readings for Aries, you'll see how that connects up also. Here we've got perfection. We took 2 by mistake. So we've got perfection. Aries, perfection. You're looking for perfection in your relationships. You've probably found it. And discovery. If you haven't found it, it's coming. And discovery. You're discovering more about yourself this new moon. What did I say? Realization, awareness. Definitely. Let's move on to Taurus. Taurus, this new moon is in your 4th house of home and family. It's about your past. Not only your present home, but there's going to be thoughts for you running through about your past. You're going to be thinking about your world before, the world you had with your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. And it's going to be a brilliant new moon for you, because there are going to be realizations, there are going to be revelations, that will show you the way forward. Now your card here is but I've got to show you 2 because one fell out of the pack. So here we've got the 6 of Swords for you. And it's letting go of some hatred that may have occurred with a sibling or may have occurred with a family member. It's saying heal, move forward. There'll be harmony after the battle. The battle has already been. You're going to be working on your home. It could be that you're going to be decorating. You're going to be renovating your house. But this one fell out. And it's the Knight of Swords. Again, a swords card. Quite a fractious time in some areas for you, but bravery, accomplishment, tenacity, a swift movement, I think, by a person, yourself possibly, will make things much better. So there was 2 cards for you there, Taurus. Let's find what, oops, we're going to just take the top. What comes up for you here? The King of Fire. Well, Leo's a fire sign, and it's telling you to focus, 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 communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So maybe one of your sisters or brothers is creative, or you are creative also. But it's here we've got someone who's a fire sign. As I said, this new moon is in a fire sign, Leo, but there's someone who's a fire sign that's going to be quite significant in your life, and you're probably going to be healing with that person. It's going to be a motivational person, an idealistic, ambitious, charismatic person, if you can resonate with that. But remember, this is about where you belong. You're going to be feeling much more closely where you belong, your past, how it affects your present time, your emotional foundations now, what's happening in your emotional world. Maybe there's been some hidden truth that's going to be revealed. Maybe things are not quite what you think. This is a time of self-care. What's being revealed will show itself to you and create a miracle in your life, in the sense that you realize you are in control of your own life, and something's going right that is like a miracle for you. So I think that's a very good card as well. Maybe you've been praying for something. Maybe that revelation will be miraculous for your mental health. It's all about mental self-care, looking at your past, connecting it to your present, working on your present and making your future better. And here we've got strategy in my tarot oracle cards. So you have to strategize and to work out the best future for yourself. I've done a tarot reading for Taurus before, and it's a lot of you, not all people will resonate with this, have been out of work. Maybe you're out of work. Maybe you're going to put together a strategy for the best work for yourself, because home is dominating. You'll spend a lot of time in the home. Maybe you're working from home, but maybe you just haven't got work and you're going to put a lot of time into getting your home life right. Let's move to Gemini now. So Gemini, the new moon in Leo, is in your 3rd house. This is your 3rd house of communication. There's a greater awareness of your environment going on. You're thinking, you're communicating, your connection with people. It's a crucial time to think about your style of communication, the way you share your ideas. It's a great time to learn something new, bring a fresh perspective in a passionate way to your world. It also is a time, this new moon, for you to be more social, to help you improve your social life. There's going to be a revelation, definitely, which will make you think things again, about things again. That revelation could be in your 12th house, which it will help you communicate and have and help in your daily life. Maybe you've got young children. Maybe there's a lot of early learning going on. Maybe you teach and early learning is part of your world. But let's look at your cards. Here we've got the Page of Cups for you, and the Page of Cups is a beautiful card. It's all about idealism, good news, youthfulness. You're going to bring yourself forward in a very youthful way, whether you're young or not. You can be old at 18 and young at 90, but there's going to be happy news regarding a child. It's really funny how this has come up with early learning. You know, you could be somebody's grandmother and they're just an early learning stage, or there's just so much going around in my head regarding who you can be or work with children. Let's see what comes up here. 3 of Earth, the power of creativity, recognition for a very high quality piece of work you've been working on. You are going to be a team player, but you're going to stand out in that team. But you really show you are a team player. You're a mutable sign. You move with the times. You're not fixed or stuck in your ways. You definitely move mutable. You can change your mind about things and adapt very easily. Let's see what Tori Hartman has for you. Bittersweet. So this is a crucial time about your style of communication, and the revelation that's coming might be bittersweet. So some of it might be what you want to hear, and some of it might be what you don't want to hear. It could be in the area of siblings and neighbours. A quick trip will bring some news, I think, also. Let's look at your oracle card. Well, there's work, there's healing going on in your 7th chakra. Archangel Uriel is working on your healing, and you're going to feel quite healed after this new moon. So take care not only of your physical body, but also your mental health at this time of the new moon. Let's now move to Cancer. Cancer, the new moon in Leo is in your 2nd house, and it's going to be all about money for you, cash, property, possessions, and your tarot card is the King of Swords. So someone's going to be quite prominent in your financial life. Money matters are going to be very important. Maybe you get really good advice as to how to develop your security, your stability from someone like the King of Swords, who's a sort of authority figure, could be older, logical, a sort of strict man of the law. Someone's going to give you really good advice, and it's going to really increase your awareness on how to make money this new moon. So something's going to come in that's going to change things, and you're going to find out how to make more money. It connects with Jupiter in your 10th house, which is your career house. So someone could be offering you a job of this sort of nature. And you're going to set really realistic financial goals for yourself, Cancer. So it's a very good time for you, money-wise. The other sign who's going to do well money-wise out of this year is Pisces, because this is their year for when Jupiter moved into Aries on May the 10th. It moved into Pisces' money house. It moved into your house of enlightenment. So you are becoming more enlightened all the time, Cancer. And if you listen to my Cancer tarot reading, which is possible for any time of year, even though there are dates and it's related to new moons and whatever, Midsummer's Night, they still count on the day you listen to that reading. Cancers, you're putting your past behind you. You're becoming very, very serious about your life now. You're putting your life on a different footing. You're looking at things from a different perspective. And here we've got the Queen of Air for you. So you're either going to be behaving more like this, or you're going to meet someone like this. Independent, experienced, realistic, witty. You're going to have the objective of clear decision making, clearing away all no longer serves you, and you're seeing the humour in situations. And your behaviour is going to be so brilliant compared to before. This new moon's really bringing that out. You could be quite unpredictable in your behaviour before. It's going to mellow. It's going to become much more serious. People are going to listen to you and respect you more. So that's all very important for Cancer. You're going to see some serious financial gains coming along. And it's a time of renewal for you. You're like, it's a rebirth for you. A different aspect of yourself is coming out, and promises you're making to yourself are all renewable promises that are going to work. Let's see what this oracle card, blossoming abundance. Gosh, if we needed a card to affirm what was being said for that second house, we've got it here. We've absolutely got it. Blossoming abundance. I'm very happy for you, Cancer. That's a wonderful reading. Let's go to Leo now. Leo, this is your new moon. It's in your first house. Your first house of self-image, of identity, and of how you come across to others in this world. And it's linking up to Jupiter in your 9th house. And it's showing expansion. It really is. This is a great time for you. Your self-image, your identity, how you come across to people is going to be completely different to before. Whether you're a male or a female, you're going to be behaving like the Queen of Pentacles, or the Queen of Pentacles is going to be quite prominent in who you meet in this development of your self-image. But this is a time of nurturing, of healing, of gratitude. You're going to ground yourself. You know, if you want to get grounded for this new moon in Leo, then walk barefoot on the grass or on the ground, or eat vegetables that are grown in the ground, parsnips, potatoes, carrots. So the new moon is tomorrow on the 28th. Have a ground food, vegetables feast. It's all about your health as well, bringing in changes to your diet, bringing in changes to your health and the way you perform, possibly physically, in ways of diet, not only, but in ways of exercise, in ways of relaxation. You have made lots of unwise choices in the past. If you listen to my Gemini reading and my Leo reading, they were quite connected, but the Leo reading showed how you blamed yourself so much for mistakes in the past, and you made lots of unwise choices. So learn from your situation before you've moved on from that, and review everyone's motives, including your own. So you've got the 5 of air there, and that's why I brought Gemini into that, because it was really prominent. And destiny, it's going to be a time of, you're going to be having a period of self-reflection over this new moon. Your energy will connect with your destiny. You might get possible news about career matters, revelations, realizations in that area, but also about mistakes you thought were yours and that you were to blame when you weren't really to blame. It was just part and parcel of the situation. And your card here is the garden and the gate into a more beautiful world, with you looking quite beautiful as well. Whether you're male or female, you're going to be working on this beautiful self-image, your identity, how you come across to other people, and you're going to be like a beautiful garden. And when you go through that gate, you're going to be in a totally beautiful world as well. So it's all looking great for you, Leo. Let's look at Virgo now. Virgo. Well, the new moon is in your 12th house of hidden matters. It's in your 12th house of the deepest, darkest, most sensitive part of your chart. A lot has happened to you this year, Virgo. You seem to have possibly withdrawn from things due to your own self. You've undone things that possibly were good for you, or you've been stuck in situations where you are not happy. And this is going to bring up this new moon. I'm sorry to say it, but it's in the 12th house of hidden matters, a time where you need to recharge yourself to understand. In your retreat, you're going to understand your deepest, darkest secrets and ways that you should reevaluate and change and make some decisions about. And after this new moon, you're going to find some hidden sort of feelings, and you're going to reach a time of peace. Now, here for you, we've got the 5 of Swords. None of the 5 cards are good. And the 5 of Swords really fits coming up to the 12th house of hidden matters, because you're going to have battles with yourself. You're going to have battles with the people possibly you live with that you shouldn't be living with. There are going to be arguments. There's going to be some conflict. You're going to find out about hidden agendas in the revelations, the realizations, and you're not going to want it anymore. There's going to be massive changes for you mentally. The focus is going to be on your own mental well-being. You might retreat forever from people that are not offering your soul the good energy that it needs. And you're going to really reconsider, Virgo, in this new moon, where your life is going. You're going to focus particularly on your mental well-being. So there's going to be growth for you in a positive way after this new moon, but it's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. Let's see what comes up here. 5 of Earth. Fears surrounding money. The wisdom is to accept help from others. There's going to be uncertain self-employment. Messages I'm sort of getting here are you could be changing your work because it's taking too much of your time. It's making you into a workaholic, which is what I've already discussed and dealt with in the Virgo readings from the past. You have a tendency towards being a workaholic, but some of you, the ones that this will resonate with, have been working away from home for many months at a time. You've not had that feeling of well-being. You've not been looking after yourself. You've been eating takeaways, you've been working all hours, and you've not had that loving touch, that loving, tender, loving care that everybody needs. And possibly you've been building up money for your security, your retirement, but you will realize in this new moon that money isn't everything, that there's more to life than money. There's peace of mind, there's enjoyment, there's love, and possibly the person you've been presenting with this money or sharing your money has not had the same loyalty or whatever as you, and this is all going to come to the fore. Major changes with this, but you have got to go through the mental battles and torture to realize what changes you want. Let's see what comes up here. Vanity. Now, as I see this, up to now you've been more concerned with outwards, with having beautiful furniture, a beautiful home, money in the bank, your ego, having nice dinners out when you could, rather than concentrating on your self-enlightenment, your spiritual development, your elevation spiritually, your understanding of life and what it really brings and what it needs to bring people. And so your vanity has taken over in your life, possibly because of the person that is not completely right for you. So there's going to be massive changes. Let's see what we've got here with this card. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael is working on your fourth chakra. So please don't worry, because you're not alone in this withdrawal period, in this period of debate with yourself about what's good for you. You've got the archangels helping you, and you're going to come up with the right solution for yourself, and you may make moves. You may make massive changes to your life, but that might need a change in employment, and it might need a loss of money in a share of a divorce or a separation. That's what I'm getting with the ones, Virgos, that will resonate with. And that's all in your 12th house, reevaluating your past decisions, time to find inner peace, which you are going to find. Believe me, you will find it. Libra next. Libra, this Leo new moon is in your 11th house of socialness, your social circus, maybe that is really the right word. Maybe the people you've been dealing with up to now have not been honest, genuine and true. So you've got hopes for a new social circle. You're going to make new friends. You're going to set different goals for yourself. You're going to aspire to a different sort of friendship group, to a different sort of networking, possibly even in the people you work with. There's going to be changes in people around you and in your hopes and wishes and in your finances. You've got to make these changes first before you can feel a difference, in a fresh difference in other areas. And here for you, we've got the Queen of Cups. And here with the Queen of Cups, she's sitting on her throne, thinking about things. She's a sensitive, caring woman. Her sensitivity is going to now be put to the fore, and she's going to be very sensitive about people around her. She's going to discard people that no longer suit her purpose, that no longer are able to help her aspirations and her feeling of happiness. It's going to be a different social circle for you, a different social life completely. It might be a quieter one. It might be a more caring, sensitive, smaller one. Here we've got the King of Water for you. So we've got someone trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. And it says, open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. And you might get involved in charity work more, Libra. These energies, your energies are changing. Your desires are changing. What you aspire to is changing. Let's see what the Oracle Wisdom card brings you. Despondence. You have been despondent to now. You've not been getting what you wanted out of your relationships. The people that you have been mixing with have not had the same ideals or caring or family values as yourself, and you're seeing that and you're breaking away. Possibly you have been despondent because you've not put the right priorities on things in your life. Let's see what we get here. So here we've got rest and rejuvenation while you consider your life, your connections, the growth you want to expect and you need. And it could be that you're living with the wrong person, you're in the wrong partnership, and that's going to change as well, because that, I'm getting a message for some of you, is not giving you rest and rejuvenation. It's causing a lot of tension and stress. So I think there's going to be massive changes in your social life, in a life with a partner, if you have a partner. Big changes coming for you, Libra. And if you listen to my Libra reading, it really is a change in those areas that Jupiter set out to change on May the 10th. Okay, so now we're moving on to Scorpio. And this is the new moon is in your 10th house of career and public status. And here we've got the 9 of Cups. So your wishes are coming true on the career front, or the creative writing front, or the professional front. Your status is going to grow. You're going to get more ideas in the area you work with. It's time to renew your career matters. Have a different strategy in going forward, and the cups are all full and they're behind you. You know they're there. You're feeling quite confident. Improve your skills so you can make vital changes in your career world. And this new moon is going to help you grow. Let's see what else we have for Scorpio. Scorpio, 9 of fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you created. Have courage and believe in yourself. So possibly you've been a writer and you have written loads and not had a bestseller. You just keep plugging the same books. You're just on the same level all the time. And suddenly you're going to get a breakthrough. You're going to get a much better idea, or you're going to take a totally different approach. But protect what you have created. Don't lose sight of who you are, of your signature tune, your identity, but at the same time, believe in yourself as you step forward and create all these different changes in your job and career. Let's see what comes up here. Mysticism. You're going to become much more mystic, much more spiritual, something you've not been before this new moon. That's going to bring some sort of realization to you in that area, possibly a revelation in your work life, someone that's been holding you back, or something that has sort of held back your social status, or maybe you're seeing social status as not so important. It's going to be a more mystic, spiritual time for you. And the 6th chakra, Archangel Metron, is working on this area for you. So again, great healing, great internal changes taking place. So this approach is going to be wonderful. Sagittarius, let's see what we've got here. So for Sagittarius, we've got the Knight of Cups. And Sagittarius, this new moon is in your 9th house of travel, of learning, of your belief system, the search for meaning, for a more carefully constructed life where other people are taken care of more. You want a different understanding of life. You're evaluating, you're elevating spiritually all the time, and your dreams are coming true. Now, for Sagittarius, Jupiter on May the 10th moved into your house of true love. And this year is going to be your house of true love. And here we've got the Knight of Cups. and it's going to be a romantic time. You're going to get a romantic proposal. There's going to be an invitation, and you're going to follow your heart. And it's going to be an idealistic, beautiful proposal that you are going to adore. And whether it's with someone past or present, I don't know. There's another card that we've just pulled here, Page of Swords, which is a bit of friction going on, possibly that's been happening lately, and then we'll come to the Four later. You're going to have a youthful confidence and fairness in your approach, but with the Page of Swords, you could have had some disappointing news which has sort of held you back, but this is very, very temporary, and we're going to see massive good changes on the love front. So you might have had some disappointing news or occurrences on the love front recently, and that's all going to change. And also, the situation of a child is going to change. I've said it before, Sagittarius's first child or only child is going to be extremely successful. And up to now, you've had a lot of disappointment in that area for your child moving forwards. But again, that is going to massively change. Let's see what we have here for Sagittarius. We have the Four of Water. Missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. This has been in your past. You have had a lot of boredom, could be around now, and something in this new moon, I think, yes, you feel you've missed opportunities, but really it's because the universe offers you things at the perfect time. It has perfect timing. If there've been obstacles, if there've been missed opportunities, it's because they were meant to be there. You weren't meant to have that opportunity. It would have turned out to be bad. So you think it was a missed opportunity, but really, in reality, it was leaving the way open for the opportunities that are going to come now, in love particularly. So let's see if there's anything else for Sagittarians. So anything that hasn't happened to you up to now hasn't happened because it was not meant to. Passion. What did I say? In your house of true love. And here we're going to have revelations regarding adventure. We're going to have the search for more meaning in your life, and realizations about that. What's going to change your life is going to be passion, and that's coming through. Whether it's with an old soulmate or not is another matter. We're going to have a lot of retrogrades right now coming up from July the 28th. So that's the time where old lovers come back. So I think between July the 28th and November, an old lover could come back and change all that if he was your soulmate or she was your soulmate. So let's see what happens between now and November. After November, if someone comes in, it'd be someone new. Okay. Here, you are the goddess of this moon, Sagittarius. You are the divine feminine. I would say that. Focus on your growing, your new adventures, your desire to travel, although you haven't travelled much, the ones I'm resonating with during this pandemic period, but even short trips. These are going to bring something to you. You will learn something new that will come to your mind. There's a lot of philosophy, spirituality happening for you as you elevate. Very positive changes are happening in your life, Sagittarius. It's all wonderful. So there we go, Sagittarius. Wonderful reading for you. Capricorn. Let's see what we've got here for you, Capricorn. The new moon in Leo is in your 8th house of transformation. So you are going to be looking at your relationships. You're going to have a new approach to your relationships, to your intimate ones particularly. It will either be a time of empowerment in those relationships, increased awareness, increased desire, or there will be a lack of desire, a absolute nope, I don't want to repair this. because Capricorn, when Jupiter moved into Aries on May the 10th, it moved into your house of home. It moved into your house of repair. So you are going to repair things in the home. You're going to take care doing that, especially over this new moon. But you are also going to be repairing relationships if they're worth repairing. So maybe you've fallen out with people that you will repair that. Maybe you'll try and repair a love relationship that's gone stale. Here we've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is all about your strong will, your improvements, your hard working productivity, your reliableness, and consistency. But you might find you can't repair that love relationship. It's time to move on. So these intimate bonds are going to be really scrutinized by you over this new moon. And you will want happiness in areas of your life in a much deeper way. And if you can't get that with the partner you've got, you will dissolve that partnership, that's for sure. Here we've got the Ten of Fire. Too much work has been going on, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. So you have had a lot of stress. I think that relationship, your home life, has given you a lot of stress. And so this new moon is a good time to start again. You will also get a new financial plan in your head. How do you go forwards? Because money has been a problem. There'll be a lot of movement after this new moon in areas that will deepen your life and deepen your soul and your physical being and the way you think. So let's see what the Oracle Wisdom card brings you. Wisdom. You are going to be much wiser now about the decisions you make, how your life goes forward. You're not going to stick with the wrong partner. You're going to make changes if that's not bringing you happiness. And you're going to have a much deeper wisdom regarding your debts, taboo areas like your credit card debts. You're going to try and put those right. Think how you're going to improve them. It is a time of empowerment for you, Capricorn, but you can't empower yourself if you're in the wrong situation. And here, there's going to be a thinking man in your life, or you are going to become the thinking man. And you know, we've got the divine feminine, but we've also got the divine masculine, and we have the divine feminine and divine masculine in every human. So the thinking man, whether you're a female or a male, is going to, really with Capricorn now, it's a time of thinking in your 8th house of transformation. You're going to give a lot of thought to what's going to make you happy, what the future is going to bring. Let's look at Aquarius now. Aquarius, this new moon is in your 7th house of relationships. And this Leo season is a very generous time for you, Aquarius. This new moon is going to be a really good one for you. You are going to have revelations, realizations about a new love, a lover, but good realizations. You possibly want to take it to another level. You're going to come to terms. Revelations may occur over enemies in your past, haters in your past, business partners that didn't work out. There's going to be some revelations in those areas which make things clear for you. The competition you feel, you're going to feel competitive enough to face it and competent enough to take part in that. It's going to be a very important time for redefining your place in the world. And your card is the Magician. You couldn't have a better card than that, because you have manifested your future. If you are an Aquarian and you want to go to my Aquarius video, you will see that this is your year for success. I have often had in your objects the O2, because you are going to be on a stage. I've had for you the champagne cork, because this is your year for success. There'll be massive positive changes in your house of communication, which is what When Jupiter moved into Aries on May the 10th, it moved into your house of communication. The way you communicate, either in an artistic sense, your music, your writing, is going to be phenomenal. People are going to be absolutely bowled over. And you're going to receive unexpected news in these areas. Something vital to you is going to propel you into the spotlight. Now, if you don't go to the spotlight or the world, the universe is going to bring the world to you. That's for sure. But you will get a better understanding of people around you. You will learn why your enemies and your haters hated you, and you will lay that to rest. But your manifestation wishes are coming true. You're the great manifester of all time. You are the magician, and you've manifested your future. Your willpower is massive, and you're making your own dreams happen. So this is a wonderful card for you, Aquarius. Let's see what's coming up now in my oracle cards. Okay, we've got here competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. These revelations or these things might bother you still. They might be part of your psyche still, but you're not going to hold them dear to your heart. You're going to say bother and go away to those, because you're going to realize these people that tried to hold you up could not hold you up anymore. So those bothersome details, that conflict with others, is all part of your past. You don't need it anymore. This Leo season is going to show you massive success and completion. This is your time of completion, the time of completion of your goals. Your goals are going to be completely completed. Let's put that at the side of the magician. And here, let's see what we have for you here. Daughter spirit. You will be in tune with the spirit world. It's the spirit world that's going to channel your success. You have massive connections with the spirit world. Your spirit guides are going to push you forward. They're in control of your future. You've manifested it, but you, Aquarius, are going to have someone. You could be in the chariot, but someone's going to be driving it, and that universe is taking you to your fate and destiny. So just sit there tight, because it's all happening for you. I want to take one more of these. The Queen of Water. Okay. Because it told me to. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others close to you, because the people that are really close to you right now are the people that matter in your life. All the haters can go hate somewhere else, because they're going to hate you even more, but you don't have to have anything to do with them. But the people that are in your life, the lover you have is tender-hearted, empathic, patient and loving. And you're surrounded by only a very small group of people, but people that love you dearly. So it's a wonderful reading for you, Aquarius. Let's move to the last one now, which is Pisces. Now, Pisces, this new moon in Leo is in your 6th house of daily life, work and health matters. So you have had problems with your health, Pisces. Some Pisces haven't felt brilliant. Maybe small things, maybe big things, but even things like dodgy knees or eyesight. These problems are going to be put better. You are going to think on how you're going to interact with people. You're definitely taking more care of yourself now. Your health matters, your mental health. You've got to focus on your health, focus on your environment, making your home a sanctuary for your well-being. And the card you have got, the tarot card you have got, is the 3 of Cups, which is a wonderful card. 3 people are important in your life. 3 people are going to come forwards possibly and offer you opportunities. But when Jupiter moved into Aries on May the 10th, it moved into your house of money, and you are going to be the powerhouse when it comes to money, Pisces. You are going to make more money than anyone else in the zodiac. I don't know whether it's through a win, through inheritance, through the sale of a property, through shares, or just through good luck. I don't know. Work. There are this new moon in Leo is in your 6th house of work. So possibly it's work or something in your daily life is going to create a lift to your environment, or possibly you've got a new life abroad that is going beckoning you in a place where you're going to make more money, or another town, moving towards there to make more money. There's something this year, it's all about money for you, Pisces, but there's lots of other good things as well. But with money, you're going to get a fantastic peace of mind because you haven't had it to date, and it has given you lots of stress, lots of unhappiness, the lack of it, and you're going to get a lot of calm and a lot of happiness through that money that's coming in. So I'm really happy about that for you. There's going to be, I've got to take this, I've been told, which is 10 of Cups. So you're going to have more happiness family-wise as well, because that's been something that has really disturbed your psyche, disturbed your heart, disturbed your soul. There's been a massive breakup with family, and there's going to be mending in that area, reunions in that area. So that's really good, Pisces. Let's take a Spirit Tarot card for you. This is what you were seeing like. You weren't seeing the positive in any situation before. You were crying over spilled milk. Well, that's all changing now. Things did not turn out as you wanted in your past. You could have had a very sad divorce, lost your children, or lost connections with them or contact with them, and things weren't what you wanted. But things are getting so much better after this new moon, and that financial strategy, that money growth that's coming in is going to change your life remarkably, Pisces. I'm a Pisces moon, so I hope it's going to rub off on me as well, and I'm going to get this money. Acceptance. You're going to be accepted in that circle that you were thrown out of so sadly before, and there's going to be an acceptance of your situation. If that doesn't happen with that family circle, you're going to be accepting that they don't deserve you, and you're going to move on to a different family or develop a new partnership that's going to give you a lot more happiness. And the final card for today is, you have experienced a broken heart badly, which has affected your health, but that's going to mend. That's going to mend. Let's take another one for you, because your broken heart is not going to, but you're going to be thinking about that broken heart a lot this new moon. You might even have some revelations regarding that person who broke your heart. And hostilities. Wow, there were lots of hostilities there. But remember those beautiful cards there, the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. What's happening next? Hostilities. Pisces, I have to carry on for you. And look what we've got now. Happy family. It's either you're going to there's going to be mending in that area, or there's going to be another happy family for you. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my new moon reading. I've really enjoyed doing it. I'm Higherself Magic. Sarah Elizabeth is my spirit guide. If you've enjoyed this reading, please press like, please subscribe. It means an awful lot to my channel and to how much time and energy I put into it. And if you've liked your particular short reading here, please go back to look at my previous readings on your own star sign, and also on your moon sign, on your rising sign. Find out what those are. You can put your date of birth into Google and it will tell you what those are. And also please look at my group readings for mutables, fixed and cardinal, because there's an awful lot about your signs in those. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and I will be back soon. Have a wonderful new moon, everyone, and it's going to last. The effects of this are going to last for many weeks to come, and the effects of Jupiter moving into Aries is going to last until May the 10th next year. So if you heard what I was saying about the effect Jupiter was having on your sign, then I'm sure you're going to see massive changes in those areas. Have a wonderful day, and I shall say goodbye to you now.